Hi, I'm Marcus Dasty, and this is my interview.
Hi, Marcus. Tell me about yourself, your personality, your character traits, your lifestyle, your passions, and your interests.
Well, I'm a very kind and genuine person and a little bit talkative. I am a very hard worker and an outside the box thinker. I do strive myself on very hard work ethic and make sure it is shown. My lifestyle, it's I stay at home most of the time with my father and my grandfather as I take care of them and take care of our household as we have a lack of a mother. I do barely go out, but it is mostly with very good friends and or cousins, and just over small trivial things such as dinners and or going out to eat. My interests are sports and fictional universes. Sports is a very big thing of mine. I've grown up with sports, and my favorite sport is basketball, and my currently favorite player of all time is LeBron James. My fictional universe interest is more comic based as my father has groomed me into it, and honestly, it has become such a big part of my lifestyle and has even been incorporated into a hobby of mine, statue collecting.
Okay. How would others, such as your family or friends, teachers, describe you?
Well, my family would describe me as one of the best kids in the world, as I strive myself on making them proud of me and making sure I stay communicated with them. I constantly help out with babysitting my little cousins, or nieces, or nephews, and honestly just helping them out as much as I can. My friends would describe me as one of the most honest people they have met, as I talk to them straight up, I don't lie, I don't do anything, I'm not a fake friend to any of them. My teachers would describe me as someone with a very hard work ethic and someone who is quite a potent with teamwork.
Okay. Explain why you are interested in this job and why you should be hired for the position.
Well, I'm interested in this job because this is a chance to show off my hard work ethic and learn a lot more about this company and learn a lot more about this workplace. As I see this is an opportunity for me to further myself in my future endeavors. I should be considered for hiring for this position as I have a very strong work ethic and I've improved upon my softer skills, which are very important in today's workplace, such as communication, teamwork, and listening, as my hard skills have been honed and developed for this position already.
Good. Describe your strengths, skills, and abilities.
I would say my strengths are great communication, very good work ethic, as I keep mentioning. I would also say a very good strength of mine is communication, as I've shown on numerous occasions in other places how potent my communication is. My skills are advanced computer techniques with Mac and PC, such as using Adobe's Photoshop and other Adobe products, and having a fair understanding of Excel, Word, and PowerPoint. Another skill of mine is great customer service, as I love dealing with people, and I honestly feel like dealing with people is a great thing to have in a workplace. Another skill I would have is my teamwork as and leadership, as I strive myself in helping others.
Okay. Describe some qualities about yourself that you would like to improve.
A quality I feel is a little issue of mine would just be a confidence issue, but it's not a big thing. It's more so about just when I hand in something or submit something in and under my work, I just stress out for maybe a minute or two about if it was perfect or not, even though it already has been. I have since worked upon this and made it not an issue at all, but still I want to improve this quality of me.
Good. Describe your skills and abilities to work as part of a team or in a group, and with a specific example from your past experiences.
Oh, I excel in teamwork and working with groups. I have such amazing leadership, communication, and just all the skills you do require in teamwork. A specific example of me having this good teamwork was in my law class last year. We were in a group of four and we had our final project, which was a case study. It was a very long case study. It required about 50 plus slides, and the people I was working with, they were a little confused on what to do. They were a little lost. It overwhelmed them. It overwhelmed me a little bit, but I stepped up. I took control and I helped organize my entire team to figuring out what they should do and how we should do it. By the time it got down to presentation, it was the best in the class. Our teacher even said it. Our classmates were shocked at this. A ragtag group of students who barely worked together got 100% on this law project, thanks to our teamwork and communication.
Great. Describe an experience of conflict with a friend, relative, or schoolmate, and how did you resolve it?
See, I haven't really had much conflict in my life, but I can remember a time back in elementary school. I had a friend who would lie and start rumors and stuff like that for attention. We were in elementary. It's kind of to be expected. Kids will be kids. And to resolve this issue, as he was my very good friend, I talked to him about this. I had to call him out because I care about him. He's my friend. I would do anything for my friends. And essentially, he would reject what my statements and basically try to further himself. It got to the point where our friendship was in jeopardy, and not longing to lose my friend, I talked to my teacher, and we have since resolved this issue, and he is still my friend to this day.
Perfect. Describe a memorable high school experience or accomplishment that you have had.
My greatest accomplishment in high school is in my grade 12 year. With COVID-19 going around, our school store was not going to be open. Our school store is essentially a small convenience store with which we sell snacks, drinks, and merchandise for the school. It wasn't going to open because of COVID, well, obviously because of COVID reasons, such as sanitation, stuff like that. So I was tasked with a couple of other students to make a club and then reopen the school store. We presented to the principal and administration and got the green light to go ahead. We were all very excited about this win, but now came the real work. Actually improving upon the store and making it better to show that this was the right call. We have since done this by including many events such as a flash sale and including multicultural weeks and bringing in a lot of culture to the school and releasing new merchandise. We have also created small heads of the club. I myself am head of two sections, events and operations. As an events head, I help plan and lead all the events our school score will be taking. And as the operations head, I excel as I am communicating with all my classmates, workers, creating a schedule, making sure the store runs smoothly and efficiently as possible, while also being as COVID safe as possible by following every single rule we have placed in.
Great. Sounds like it was fun. Describe a challenge you have faced in your life and how you have dealt with it.
I say the biggest challenge I have faced was losing my mother at the unhappy age at 12. This is a very sensitive topic for me, but it was very hard for me to overcome this. For the first couple of years, I was just lost. I didn't know what to do. I'd be making mistakes. I'd be honestly making myself worse than I already was, as this was the first time I had to deal with something of this nature. But I've since then dealt with it, and I have slowly started to overcome this hurdle. I've started to make myself more open. I've distracted myself. I've started to look into the future instead of looking into my past. As my mom always said, look towards the future, never the past. That's why it's called the future, because you don't know what to expect.
Amazing. What is a question you have for me, your possible future employer?
The only question I have for you is that, are you ready to have such a hardworking young man working for you?